Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today we're going to be having a look at something called a trench lighter. It has many names like rope lighter, trench lighter, sailor lighter, dolphin lighter, World War II lighter, rope lighter, various things. That's not all of them. There are many other names for it. I think it's just because of it's been sort of adapted and adopted by so many different places and so many different professions over the years. It's not obviously used so much nowadays as far as I can tell, since we have butane and various other gases that we use instead. But yeah, no, it's a really useful lighter, and I'd like to show you how it works, and we'll have a little look at it and see how it functions and how it can work without any fuel. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, this particular one I got off wish.com. And, they sell them all over the internet, often from Chinese places, like they're often reproduced in Chinese places. You can still buy original ones, but I'm sure I can't afford one. But this is what you get. I know I got a lovely little bag for mine, but this is it. This is all, this is the entire sort of mechanism of the lighter. You've got your flint, and then you have your rope, and that's pretty much it. This here is a ball with a hook on it, and it's quite an important thing. And that's it. It's nothing like our modern lighters. Let me get mine out. I know I carry a lighter. I don't smoke, but I carry a lighter. This one here, because it's got a torch on it and it's a lighter, and I often use it for heat shrink and so on. But that's one of my everyday carries. But anyway, this has so much less going on, but it still works just as well. Let me show you. Before we get on, I'd just like to say, if you could please just like and subscribe, it would be doing me a major favour. I'm nearly at 5,000 subscribers, and I'd like to get lots and lots more because I want bigger and better projects. The more people who see these videos, the bigger the projects can get, basically. It's as easy as that. Anyway, let's get on. Right, we just lost a lot of footage, so I'm going to have to show you it all again. 1 second. Okay, let me get the hook on here. What I was saying before the blinking camera just turned itself off. I do need to buy a new camera soon. This one keeps turning off for no apparent reason. Right. The way these work, because they don't need fuel, is they use the same principle as they would if you're relighting a campfire. If you take a piece of the charcoal from the campfire, you get a spark on it. The spark will just, you can cover it will take the spark and make an ember very easily. Now, this is exactly the same principle. Oh look, mine has now gone all black and charred. I hadn't done that before. What I was saying was, you can just use your, use the flint. Oh, this is around the wrong side. You can use your flint to char this for the first time use, but I just use my lighter to save the flints. It does take quite a few little hits with the flint. But anyway, now what happens is, if we just do this, look, instantly, we've got an ember. And that is all you need. Now, if you're a smoker, you can light a cigarette off that immediately. Very easily. But to start a fire, it's very simple process. The ember bit is not the hardest bit, but can be the hardest bit. Now, as you'll see, I've pulled it back through, and now the ember is out because there's no oxygen within this tube. The tube is blocked this end by this rope, and then it's blocked by this end with this ball. So when it's pulled through, I've got to put my rope in wrong, hang on. When it's pulled through, it causes an airtight container and stops it all from allowing any oxygen in, so the ember goes out. So I've obviously started mine off with that, but if you don't want to and you've got it and you need to use it, you don't have a lighter, all you do is you just spam your flint a few times till you get an ember. Obviously, because of the nature of this, you need to keep this bit dry. If you do not want your rope getting wet. Let me put this through another way. There you go. Okay, there we go, that's much better. So to light an actual fire, if you're out and about, all you'd need to do is you pull up your little doohickey, you light it. Come on. It's because I've been messing with it. There you go. You keep blowing on it till you get yourself a nice ember. You don't need to blow on it much. It will stay lit like this for ages now. And the thing is, if you're in a really windy situation, all it's going to do is keep it burning. You will find if you're in a very, very windy situation, this will, you'll see your rope disappearing. Not super fast, but a lot quicker if you're out and about in very, very windy situations. But as I say, as you can see, I'm not blowing on it, but you can still see that the embers are still there. But even from me just talking near them, I can see them reddening at times. But you just get whatever you want to light now. I could show you, but I'm not going to. I'm inside and we do have fire alarms. You'd put your thing against it, say your clump of grass, your little nest, and you just gently blow until you've got your fire going, and it's as simple as that. And this thing is epic. You know, this will last, you know, years like this. You know, by the way, this knot here is just purely to get the rope out of the way. You know, otherwise you've got a length of rope that's longer than this, and it will get caught on things and so on and so on. One thing I quite like about this, right, it's after you've used it for a long period of time, you put it out and that's it. But this bit gets warm. It doesn't get hot by any means. It just gets nice and warm. And I find that that's quite a nice sort of thought. If you're out and about and it's a cold day, now I have bad hands, it means I can light my fire, and while I'm waiting for the fire to heat up, I can hold on to this and keep my hand warm. But it's just another little thing. But, as I say, this is a very, very, very good little device. And it's very, very good at what it does. You know, that one hit and it's lit. That's my new slogan. One hit and it's lit. Obviously, these are not waterproof. If you get this wet, it will slowly creep up inside. There are ways of drying it, but that's, you know, keeping it within your pocket as much as you can and in a waterproof container. Okay, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm trying to break a few records this year, and I just really appreciate your help. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.